What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner, and today's video is a little bit different. We are talking about my footwear. Now it may not be gun related, but it's still kind of tactical related because the main thing I use is 511 Tactical. This is going to be a little biased because this is the main thing I wear. I'm not sponsored by them, 511, let's fix that. I mean, look at this. But yeah, I do like 511 shoes. They're actually not my main shoes right now. I am wearing these ones. These are Vans, and we'll talk about that in a sec, but don't buy them. But yeah, I've had those for a while now. Yeah, 511, I kind of got onto them at the gun store I work at because we were offered to sell their stuff before they opened up shops here in Arizona. So 511 is like a tactical clothing brand. They do basically everything apparel-wise you could think of. They don't do guns, but they do everything that you would need for a gun, right? Cases, range bags, everything. And I use a lot of their stuff. I've never done like a standalone 511 video, but I could. I have a lot of their products. But I figured I would talk about footwear because footwear is important. Now, I'll be honest, my feet are not very sensitive, and what I mean by that is I do marathons, ultra marathons, mud runs, stuff like that. I don't notice like pain on my feet as much as other people do, or soreness. I have to stand on my feet all day, and I am perfectly fine walking for 60 miles straight. So it doesn't bother me being on my feet. So if you're looking to be on your feet, I have been told the main shoes that I wear, these are the Norris shoes, which they've discontinued. They have a new one out called the McLean. These are going to be a little bit more stiff of a shoe, but once you break them in, I mean, they're pretty flexible like any other shoe to me. So just fair warning. But yeah, I wanted to talk about shoes because I do think it's important, you know, if you're on your feet all day or you're using it for tactical stuff, which I have done. So I have a couple pairs of boots here. I've ran these ones in the tactical games twice. They are the Union boots. So Union 6-inch WP. I don't know what the WP stands for. But yeah, I use their boots for all my tactical stuff. It's really just these two. This was my first pair, and they kind of look like the military vibe, but I just wanted something tactical for when I go do drills and stuff. I wear a lot of tan. They are nice, but now that I have their lighter pair, I tend to use these more. It's gonna get cold here at some point in Arizona, still 100 degrees, but when it gets really cold, I could wear these. I'm actually gonna be going camping here soon. I'll probably bring these ones up there because these are a lot more breathable, so these are gonna keep me warm, but I mean, camping here in Arizona right now, it's still warm, guys. Like, it's not snowing, it's not like cold yet, it's still hot. So just take that into consideration. I live in the desert, it is hot year round. It is never like freezing weather, here in Phoenix at least. But yeah, I do like 511 a lot. I was brought onto them years ago because we sold their stuff through our store, but then they kind of kicked us to the curb when they opened up their stores. So they have 2 stores here in Arizona. If you've never been to one, I do think their stores are cool. Again, just tactical apparel company. But I've been buying their pants, their belts, their shoes for years now at this point. Again, I'm not sponsored, but 511, let's fix that. On a quick note, if you like belts, like I have their trainer belt. I have 2 of these now. This is my second one because my first one is officially like worn out. It still works, but this one's nice. They're like 40 bucks for a really nice tactical belt. And when people come into our store and ask us like, what do you recommend for belts or carry belts, stuff like that, the 511 store is like 10 minutes from our shop. So I just tell them, hey, go to 511, just look at what they got. And I mean, that's what I wear. I can show them that like, hey, here's my belt, here's my pants, whatever. So yeah, I do like their stuff. But the main thing I figured we'd talk about is shoes. And why do I have so many shoes? I'm not actually a sneakerhead by any means, but they were doing a closeout sale on these shoes, the Norris shoes. And they're normally anywhere from 100 to 130 bucks. Like some of these boxes still have prices. This one says 100 for these multi-cam ones that were limited edition years ago. I really like them. I like camo stuff. But the average price of their shoes were like $100 to $130, which is a lot of money. Again, I'm not into shoes. I was used to buying like $40, $60 pairs from like Famous Footwear, but being a gun person, I do like tactical shoes. So I started off with their black shoes, which are these. Now this is my second pair of black shoes because my first pair ain't looking so hot anymore. This is what they started out looking like, and this is after years of continuous use. Now what's interesting is like this right shoe, there's no actual tears in it at all. Like I'm looking at it, there's no tears. This one has some tears and I'll show you in a sec. But now the heel definitely got messed up over time, and some of that was from me just jamming my foot in there, which you're not supposed to do with shoes. If you don't know what a shoehorn is, I had a shoehorn for a little bit until I broke that too. I got it for a gift one time, and a shoehorn's actually really cool to not mess up your heels. But I tend to break everything from lots of use. I broke my shoehorn, and yeah, the heels on this got destroyed. The heels on my Vans are still holding up pretty well, but yeah, this left shoe, it split right there, so I can stick my whole finger in there, and then same thing on this side. But yeah, there's no busting of the seams on these shoes. And I mean, you guys could probably tell, oh, there's one bust right there. So you can tell how much use these got, quite a bit. So this was my main pair, and I tend to just run one pair like 90% of the time. That was this for a long time. Even the shoelace failed, and I had to use this spare shoelace because, yeah, just tightening them. Yeah, I wore the crap out of these for years. And then right now, I wanted to try something else. I got these. It was about a year and a half ago. No, it would have been like December of last year. So over a year and a half ago. These are the Vans Rayburns, the Gore-Tex. I liked them because they were kind of like a black multicam shoe, and they were cool, but like within 6 months, the seams just started busting. These are still my daily shoes. You see they're all dirty right now because I just did yard work in them. I'm not easy on my shoes. Now these ones stay clean because I use them more for special occasion stuff, but yeah, these are my daily shoes. Like the heels busted out right here. I still wear them, like they're fine for now, but at some point I'll replace them with one of these, probably more this black pair or this one. Just because I like keeping my camo ones for special events like going to SHOT Show, stuff like that. I don't know, I like it. I like keeping these two pairs at least clean. Girlfriend's home, 1 second. Tell the viewers what your favorite shoe is. We're talking about shoes. She just got back from the gym. This is Gabrielle, everyone. She did a 50K with me. Look at this. If you want to run, don't fall, don't fall. If you want to run, Hoka's are where it's at. I've tried running with other stuff, and we'll talk about the 511.
Can I speak?
We'll talk about the 511 running shoes. The 511 running shoes are mid. Hoka's are where it's at. All right, what did you want to say? Mike's right here.
These are the Hoka Clifton 9s. These are the shit. These are my favorite running shoe.
I don't even know what my Hoka's are. They're the Torrent 2s. Yeah.
But I just started running this week, so...
Yeah, she did a 50K with me in those shoes. Held up fine. You're supposed to replace running shoes. Like there's this guy I follow, Andrew Glaze. He's a runner. He replaces his running shoes every 400 miles, and he runs over 100 miles a week, so he's replacing his shoes at least once a month. My Hoka Torrent 2s have like over 1,000 miles on them, so.
I also do that. I just haven't hit 400 miles yet. So.
Yeah, no, mine, you'll see, I wear everything down. My Hoka shoes are fine until they have holes in them. So yeah, 1,000 miles on my running shoes is fine. Probably 1,000 miles just walking these, but yeah, the 511 running shoes are mid, but I do really like their sneakers. I think they look cool. I like, again, the camo right here. So I don't know if I said this out. The sale price when they were closing these out was like 30 to 40 bucks depending on the shoe. That was insane because I paid $100 for these. My first pair of black shoes I paid like 120 bucks for, but I got this pair, this pair, this pair for like it was less than $40 a pair. So that is why I have a bunch, because they closed them out. They came out with a new one called the McLeans. I haven't tried those yet. Probably won't try any anytime soon because I have so many shoes now. But yeah, I really like these shoes. I think they look cool. It's just a tactical sneaker, and I think it beats the famous footwear stuff. But yeah, I like that. And even for like $100, again, I got like maybe 3 or 4 years out of these. You'll see a video. It's a YouTube short that I posted where I slipped and ate shit in the range. It's because I think I was wearing these shoes. Yeah, the bottoms are like gone. They're just slick. Here's what they normally look like. They have a little bit of traction, but not very much. They are a very slick shoe, but I feel like I have my footing here, no problem. The Vans shoes, like these have a lot of miles on them now, and they still look pretty good. And again, I bought these December of last year. But yeah, the 511 boots I like for shooting. So you'll notice every shooting video I have right now is with these boots, and traction's still good. I mean, they're a little chewed up from the Arizona desert, but nothing too bad. I take them camping, I take them hiking. Yeah, these ones are still good. They still got mud on them. But yeah, I really like the boots too. So these boots are the 511 AT mids, and these are the Union 6-inch. So I like the mids. Again, they're a light breathable shoe. Like these weigh as much as like a normal shoe, so it's not too bad. These are actually noticeably heavier, but at the tactical games, they had us run a 1.5 miles in full kit. I did that twice, and these held up no problem. And then the running shoes, these are the trainers. I bought like 4 pairs of these as well because they were also like $30, which is insane for running shoes. So even if they're mid for 30 bucks, you can't beat that. They are nice, and if you're not doing anything too crazy, they're pretty good. I also took these to the river to go tubing, and it's just nice wearing shoes. So I wear like these since they're cheap, like not these ones because they're brand new, but my other ones that have been sitting outside all summer. Yeah, those ones work pretty well. I do them on like 5Ks, 10Ks, stuff like that. Again, I do a lot of mud runs. I've done hundreds at this point, so I've tried a lot of shoes. And the main thing with like mud runs and doing stuff like that, it's traction. Some shoes can be pretty slick, and that's why I don't like Hoka's for that, and they'll get torn up doing mud runs. So Hoka shoes are like $150+. So I tend to try to stay $100-ish for mud run shoes, and I keep them separate from my running shoes. But I do, as of right now, I use these for my mud run shoes because most of the races I do, like Spartan race, they're anywhere from like 5 miles to 13 miles. So I think if you're doing that, these are nice. But for normal everyday shoes, I do really like the 511s. And once I wear out those Vans, these will be my main ones. So I know it's kind of a weird video, but I think 511 makes good stuff. I do like it. Again, not sponsored, but I use their stuff, and I like their pants too. I don't know what pants these are, but these are my main pants. You'll see them in most of my videos. So I don't have a lot of experience with other tactical brand shoes. I'd like to try some. I would be happy to hear your guys' comments down below and your thoughts about like tactical brand shoes. I don't care about like normal shoes. Again, I'm not a sneakerhead. So anything that's similar to this. I have seen some other cool camo shoes that some people wear. This is really like my style. I like camo, even like the full camo ones. So I'm not paying $200 for shoes, guys. Let's be real. So something, if you're gonna recommend it, 150 or less, down in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.